Welcome to another episode of Behind the Scenes with Santa and Mrs. Claus. And I guess as you can see, today you get Mrs. Claus. Yes, we're back in Houston again, and so Santa is off working and he's not with me. So here I am, and I hope we'll enjoy this session. Actually, I'm going to talk about our Santa's Elf series. You know, when we came up with the idea of doing books, of course, as Santa and Mrs. Claus, we had so many kids asking about our reindeer and our elves. And that is one of the reasons why we decided to do a series of books on our elves, because the kids had asked about it so much. And so we decided to showcase, different elves and what the responsibilities were up at the North Pole. And so next thing you know, we have, what is it, 7 books? I do believe so. Anyway, so I'm going to talk a little bit about each book, and we actually have something special today that I want to tell you about, so you can take advantage of that. So let's start with Santa's World. Santa's, of course, is the first one that we came up with. It obviously introduces all of the elves, and as you know, you've seen these, but each page is illustrated cover to cover, and even a dedication page that we have that we sign, and of course the very special message at the end of each one of our elf books. In the case of Santa's World, it is to be respectful and to say please and thank you, and to show respect to others. Now, right now I have on our website, which is www.thenorthpolepress.com, and that will be in the description, a hot link for that. I do have downloads on activity sheets for the books, and there's actually a couple of different kinds. There's, if you happen to be watching this and you're a school teacher and would like to have that for your classroom, there's those. The other ones, or the other one I should say, is actually for perhaps homeschooling, or for mom and dad just to have fun with the kiddos and to do the different activity sheets. So that's a little bit about Santa's World. Okay. The next we've got is Jamie Hardrock. And he's our chief mining elf up at the North Pole. And again, a little bit about the end. Well, that's not the one. Grab the wrong thing here. And that again is all illustrated cover to cover. And Jamie's, again, has a very special message. And his message in the back of the book is on sharing. So, again, we have some activity sheets, same thing, for schools and for homeschooling and families. And, the activity sheets are really, they're fun. They're again, these books are very wholesome. They're, of course, in rhyme, which kids love, the cadence of the rhyming. But they're very good books. They're wholesome. They show responsibility. They're fun to read. Kids like them. There's a lot of different things that they can see in each book. And when you go and look up for the downloads, I hope you'll look at the book itself a little close. We've got a picture of the interior and a little video and all kinds of good stuff. And then we have Shelley Wrapitup. She's, of course, our master design elf. She makes all the gift wrap and ribbons up at the North Pole. I should have said Jamie. He's mining for Hard Rock Candy. Cole's all gone, so he's going for the Hard Rock Candy. Anyway, so Shelley she makes all the gift wrap and ribbons up at the North Pole, and her message is about picking up after yourself, which is a good one for Shelley because she makes, well, can make quite a mess, with paper and ribbons, and how you have a little bit of paper left over when you're trying to wrap something. Well, so does she. And so that's her message, is on picking up, and she wraps all the presents up at the North Pole. And she has a bunch of elves that she helps her with it, and she also teaches other elves how to wrap up the packages and labels. They have to make sure that they get to the right place once they get on Santa's sleigh. And again, we have a couple of worksheets on our website for her. And in particular for this one, there's obviously goes on to the message of picking up after yourself. So it's good to remind kids that that's what they should do, and they'll be on Santa's nice list if they do. And then, of course, we have Keenie Eagle Eye, which is our naughty nice list manager. And Keenie is the one that keeps track of the naughty nice list. And so this is a look at the interior here. This particular one picture has got all those elves that some of the kids have elves at home that come in after Thanksgiving. Well, they fly back to the North Pole and they report to Keenie on whether the child has been naughty or nice. And the message this time from Santa Claus is to say your prayers, at night, and that God listens, and that He's there for the child. So that's a really good, important message for Keenie. And again, Keenie has his worksheets up on our website, and those are pretty cool. Again, emphasizing the being naughty and nice. The kids want to stay on Santa's nice list, so good activity sheets there. And of course, there are buttons. She's one of our most popular elves. She's our master doll maker. She makes all the dolls and the stuffed animals and the action figures as well. So she's pretty busy up there. She's got a lot to do. And this is a picture of her interior. And again, she works with other elves to help her. She can't do it all by herself, so she does call in other elves to help her with her job. And her message is to be grateful. We always want to be grateful. We have a lot, so we want to make sure that we're grateful for what we have and that we share what we have. And she's another one. We've got a great worksheets up on the North Pole, our website, so you can take a look at those and have some fun with that. And then we have Ford McHarley. He's a finalist on American Book Fest. He came in for the children's books, and he is our master wheelsmith. If it has wheels, Ford makes it. So he makes cars and trucks and roller skates and scooters and all kinds. And so here's a picture from Ford's book. And Ford is he's got a very special message. It's about bullying. This is his message. And Santa really wanted to address that. Unfortunately, there's a lot of bullying going on. We would certainly like to see that disappear, but the message is that number one, you shouldn't bully, and number two, that if you are bullied, you should talk to mom and dad or a teacher or someone who can help you out with that. And again, Ford is, we've got him up there with some great worksheets, activity sheets, and so you need to check that out. And finally, we have Carol Joynote. And she's our chief music coordinator. She's in charge of the music that we have up at the North Pole. We have it all the time. It's just piped in, and here's one of her illustrated pages. And you can, if you look at those street lamps, they actually have speakers, and they have music coming out of the speakers. And Carol, another really important message is on diversity. And that's her message. And at the North Pole, the elves came from everywhere, really all over the world. So we have black elves, we have Oriental elves, we have Mexican elves, we have African, European, from islands. I mean, Native Americans, of course, that's Keene. Keene is a Native American elf. So we really have from everywhere, and we get along just fine. Everybody brings something to the table, and so we, wanted to talk about, the diversity on that. And so Carol's worksheets are up there as well, and her activity sheets, and I think I even have a coloring sheet for her. So that's all the books. Look at them all. We got a lot. We got a lot. And I hope that when you go to the website, take a little time. I've got the description of the book, the message for each elf, like I said, a little fun video, and links, of course, to buy the book. And now would be a good time, because a lot of times the books have to be ordered even from Amazon or Barnes & Noble or things like that. And so it takes a little while, to print the book and have it delivered. So you don't want to waste any time, because Christmas is coming very, very soon. Well, I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope that you will go absolutely to our website and download those activity sheets. I think you'll find that they're fun to do. There are all kinds of different stuff. They have a variety of things on there, even math problems. So a little bit of everything. So this is this month's podcast. Next month will be a new year. We'll be back home, and so I hope that you will join us. Of course, we do our podcast on the 10th of the month, and make sure you subscribe and hit the message for get updates on when a new video comes out. And of course, as always, to leave messages. We love to read their messages, and I'd love to hear and get some feedback on how you like those activity sheets. So a very, very Merry Christmas to everyone, and we want you to stay safe out there and be good. Bye-bye.